Ford Mutants, first on scene. This morning, these guys are here at my location. We're putting a pond in. I don't know if I'm gonna put fish in it or not. I might put some koi in there. I've kind of thought about it, but at any rate, we'll just have a pond for now till I can save up and buy some koi. So yeah, just about have the electric done. So we're gonna build up a little around that electric box to mount it up around the sides. That way water doesn't wash in. So that's why like we built it up back there in the back. You can see it slopes down to the grass, and obviously there's a ditch there, but we still built it up higher. Stopped right there, so we got to keep continuing right around here and tie in right there. A good like 8 inches, and then from there, you know, it'll taper down to the grass. So yeah, we're gonna have the waterfall on that edge, on that north side. That's north. We have it on the north side there, and it'll flow down and look pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so we just got the lines in. Now we're just moving some dirt around, get it all leveled off. And the pond liner came in. We should be ready for pond liner and to be messing with this, but we've got customers too waiting, you know, so I can only do this on a little short amount of time. I can't, you know, have the guys here getting it done like I'd want to. So we're just doing this for today. Maybe get the pond liner thrown in today, I don't know. So keep going and keep our customers happy as well.
We're here at this client's house. We are trying to figure out what is wrong with her water feature, getting all the rocks out from the basin. We're gonna find where her water pump is. Might be the problem because there's also a leak. It doesn't function, so we may have to replace the pump, but we gotta find it first. Okay, can you trace it so we can put a spaghetti on it and then put it towards the back? I see that, because that thing's already through into the tree. Yep. Yeah, I see that.
Well, I guess we'll see it how it is in the morning. This pump's too small, so we're gonna have to go a size bigger in order for it not to get clogged so much. Because this is where the filter, and it will get clogged real fast. So we need to think long term, so that way she don't call us back that it's getting clogged.
So today we're finishing this pond, or continuing. We're not finishing, we're continuing. So we got it all dug out. We got the filling up right now. We're setting the boulders in around it right now. So I had all these boulders in the yard. I took one away from over there, which I kind of want to replace. So we might use one of the flatter ones over there, but the one over there that I originally had a really cool cascading effect that we used up there. So yeah, getting it set in. Should be pretty soon now. I'll have some water flowing. only because our customer's job that we've been working on is down the street, so it always works out when there's something close by. So luckily, this is definitely not staying like this. This is just scraps that I had in the backyard. I had them bring them up here, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's too many color variations. We got way too many different colors of flagstone. Just kind of thrown around there to hold the rubber liner down. I always not flapping everywhere with the wind. So I picked up some water lilies. Aaron did yesterday when he went to Albuquerque to get some trees for one of our customers. Figured we'd get some of those while he was there. Oh, and then if anybody wants water lilies, you know, I am willing to sell them. You know, I mean, I'd like to have some here, it'd be cool, but we're constantly going, picking up plants all the time. I can always pick some up for me later, so everything's for sale. Any of these rocks too, if you want them. Pretty much everything, including the Mercedes. So everything's got a price on it, but in all honesty, those are easy to sell because they're just in pots, so you just pull them out. This, I just picked up a whole bunch of Nandinas, which was really cool. They were on sale. I was only gonna get a handful of them to cover these pipes here. We were gonna put some more boulders. Unfortunately, this is all the boulders that I had here. They do have some here in town that somewhat match, not quite perfectly, but somewhat. So we were thinking of doing that, but I started thinking about it and I was like, well, we've got a lot of rocks already here, but I figured we could do Nandinas just to give a little more green and plant life. So I wasn't wanting to get that much, but for that price, shoot, just went ahead and got them all. So I might actually go back later and get a lot of other plants that they had, different type of plants. So we're making progress on it. We've got to move this rock here on this little peninsula, little thing here. That one's got to go because right now it looks really cool from the street, but unfortunately I have no view from the house of the water because the further you come back, see, it's hidden by that stupid rock we put there. So I didn't think that through when we were setting them in. Looks really cool from the street though, but if we take that off, then we'll be able to see the water from this side too, which is kind of the whole point, from the patio there and maybe from my office. I'm not really sure. If not, we can also take out that tree, which we might do anyways, and we could put another, got two more boulders here and one right there. So we could do that and come around that corner and do another waterfall right there. I mean, I think we have the pressure. We have 3 pipes that we still got to kind of hide. You can kind of see them under there. Yeah, get going, and I'm gonna get these plants unloaded. We got something special here. Surprise here that came in the mail. Actually, it came in really quickly too. Ordered it the other day. Ordered too much stuff off of Amazon. So I saw this the other day. Water's too clear though, so you can actually tell it's fake. But if it was like a little murkier, I think that would look pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see here, I know from a previous video, we did take those out of a different job just down the street from me. As you know, I like to keep everything if I can. We finally put them in, they've been in my backyard for months now, a couple months, just sitting in a trash can. So we finally put those in there, and then also those water lilies. I'm gonna get wet here. But yeah, came out good. Like I said, we gotta hide this float eventually whenever we get more time, and stain all the grout in this flagstone here. It's just my place. It's little things, you know. We're gonna touch it up with some stain to kind of match the rocks once it dries a little. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. We still got to put some rocks along, you know. You can see the rubber liner here up on top, so we're gonna have to turn this off. And then we have some river rock in the backyard. Like I said, we save everything if we can. If it makes sense financially, sometimes it's easier to dump stuff. But yeah, we saved some river rock off of a job. I don't even remember what it was. It's a small amount, so it'll work here. But I think the water feature came out pretty great. Got 3 outlets, one in each of these big rocks. That last one I added myself because we only had it on these 2. We had 3 outlets on these 2 rocks. So here's one here, you can see it's capped. I've got to cut that lower, but that way it doesn't show from the front because you can see that big white cap. So I went ahead and capped it and ran another line on top of that other rock, which actually turned out pretty cool because it had these holes in there to catch water. So I think it turned out really cool. Like I said, little things I got to do. I got to cap that. I also put these Nandinas in there. So they turned out pretty nice too. Once they grow, it's gonna just make it look a lot nicer. And the only reason we did that was to hide the pipes in the back. So we have all the piping coming up for that water feature. It's an 1.5 inch line, so it's putting out a lot of water. Pretty big pump. Did good. Nandinas are always good. They'll keep their leaves throughout the winter time, which is good. And that way it's not dropping too many leaves in the pond. You don't want to put anything deciduous around your pond usually, if you can help it. Just made its way from Las Cruces. We've got some trees and we'll head to the next job.